after the short video. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. See you in a few seconds. We're back here into the game. I'm following EPS. I told him before the game started, the game you follow, the team you follow usually loses.
But it could be the change.
It could be, but EPS had you in their team first, and I told them that, so they put you out and put me into their team. So they are believing into it.
Magus already took 27 damage from Threaten, but that could be a big game decider.
That's a big thing, because the T1's up the hill, they need all the HP they have, and that's a big mistake, so that shouldn't happen usually. We see is the concentration of the tank on the left-hand side. OM has got this normal strong position with the T-32 behind
the normal position for Shartak in that excellent two-line defending position. Hikanji on his right, just in case any of their tanks decide to push there. And we have a T1 pushing up behind the old railway station, and then the other one, Magus, is scouting the 8 line.
Did you notice that they're not doing their standard tactic going with the 250s up the hill?
Yeah, strange, yeah.
So maybe because they think Evil Panda Squad knows them so well, they're going to do something completely different, and that's what they're doing. They're concentrating on the left-hand side of the map, but on the other side, we see EPS, they are waiting for it. They are there too. They know that the position in North is really strong, so they won't do the push. They're just holding the position at the moment, gathering intel, and I assume that in a few minutes the push will come. The 5100 going up the hill, and we'll see that there's nothing there, and that's, I think, as soon as they notice that the hill is empty, that's when the push is going to come.
We'll see if EPS decides to relocate their MX 5100s onto the hill once they realise there's not a T1 or any of the MX 5100s there.
He's already coming.
There's already one there, yeah.
Mako is already up there. There's only one going to be up that hill. But I'm wondering how they're going to play him. If he's going to rush down on the AB line, or if he's going to try to snipe from the top. I really want to see what their idea is here. But the problem is, looking at OM, they have no idea what's coming up the hill.
I'm pretty sure that they have a faint idea that from the previous matches that there's at least one AMX 100 on the hill, along with.
They're a T1. They're definitely going to assume that the T1's
yeah,
they're
definitely.
If they
probably have a contingency plan for this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but if they don't see a T1 on the tracks, you automatically know the other two are up the hill.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you don't spread 2 T1s on the right-hand side.
You either have one on the 8 line, or one on the hill, or both on the hill.
Yeah, as soon as you have one T1 on the 1 line, then you know, okay, the other one is on the 8 line. But if you don't see any T1 on the 1 or 2 line, you know straight away the other two are got to be up the hill.
Magus is moving from his 8 line spot towards his so he stopped in the middle. I think he's trying to get maybe a little bit of a better position to spot tanks who are hull down on the other side of this middle area. Let's see if he is successful. Is anyone who can spot there?
No, not at the moment. The tanks are pretty much behind the building, so nobody was spotting Magus up there, but Magus on the same time won't spot anybody either. Sony is falling back now. He's going to cover the 8 line. Just want to make sure.
Magus is successfully spots Ace and Thomas.
They only just relocated there, so a bit unlucky.
Well, there's a good call from Magus, really. You make your own luck, so...
Yeah, exactly. Magus is now going to go down the line. He will be meeting Sony if he commits to the 8 line, but now he's just sticking to the corner. Sony's just there because they have no idea where the other tanks were either, so Sony went to check if there's some kind of push coming over the 8 line, because there was one game on Himmersdorf where they did push this way.
It looks like Shartak and Ikanji and Threaten have decided to make their next move. They seem to be moving towards the whole team seems to be moving towards the 8 line.
And you know what they're doing that? They know that one AMX 5100 up the hill. The way they read the game, they've got to know that there's one up the hill, maybe even 2. And because Magus spotted Ice and Thomas relocating, they clicked on, okay, there's going to be coming a push over the 8 line in a bit. I said I'm already preparing for this push, and that's a really good game read there. So that's like
And he also, Magnus
that's
is spotting everyone situationally. He spotted Sony, he spotted Ace, he spotted Thomas. That really shows how effective the T1 can be as a spotter.
But on the other side, Sony spotting Shartak in the base, so they know that they're going to be facing some heavy tanks in the base. Sony now in a common position. They stick in his corner so he can proxy spot what tanks are camping around here. But since there's nobody there, because all of them are in the base, he won't be spotting nothing.
As you can see, EPS are moving down. They know that it's Shartak. They know there's definitely going to be more than one tank there, not just Shartak.
Well, they're retreating now as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're retreating back.
They're scared. I think they're scared that they're going to get pushed. So they wanted to push.
They're scared, and I think they want to counter push either way.
Yeah, but both teams are expecting a push, so both teams are preparing in the base. But now they're relocating now. So that's again, this is a good game read. So first, good game read of OM, seeing that Toolmatch and Ace was relocating to the other side, so they pulled their tanks into the base.
Exactly.
But then because they spotted Shartak, they know that OM read their game and are already adapting to it. So they read that and they say, okay, screw you, we're going to turn around and come from the other side again.
We're going to read your game and we're going to adapt to that.
So that's awesome game from both team captains here. If anybody from OM does manage to spot what's going on, that they are actually relocating, and then we'll see another adapting going on. But since nobody's there to see this, I think Dr. Tierney T1, he's on the E1, but until he spots somebody, I think it will be a bit too late because.
But Magus and Eclipse having the standard T1 Cuddy and face off, they both have the fast-firing autoloader guns. So whichever one decides.
But Magus lost HP from his own teammate.
Yeah, but whichever one decides to push first will die first. Unless he gets extremely unlucky.
Eclipse can do it because of the 20 HP missing from nearly 30 missing.
Magus has to hit 1 shot, 2 shots to make up for that, and he probably will be able to do that in that time. But perhaps not.
Yeah.
This is an interesting position by OM.
Sony is now on the D line. He drove through the D line without getting spotted at all. So now that's the thing what they needed, and the heavy tanks are starting to push. And T1 was spotted, but the T1 isn't spotting back.
But if you look, Shartak, Threaten, and Little Gentleman are just preparing for every kind of contingency possible. If they push the middle, the 8 line, if they push the 2 line, and if they push both of them at the same time.
Well, it's just I'm a bit confused. Like the T1 was spotted, but didn't get to spot any heavy tanks. So what's the point of having Dr. Tua there if he doesn't?
I think he just didn't know that he had to put his commanding copula out. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing.
Is there a gap between them buildings?
No, but it doesn't matter if there's a gap. You need to have this part here showing through a gap.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if there's even a gap between the buildings.
No, definitely not. So I'm not sure exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he has no role there. But anyway, the push is coming now from EPS. They are heading towards the base, and really nice positioning from CNF and Ice being in his hold-down position. Doesn't matter that they lost to T1. They are starting to push, starting to cap. Sony's already in the cap circle. He's going to get covered by one T32. And actually, there should be another tank somewhere around there. Oh, it's coming from behind. So CNF is flanking. CNF is shooting from the front.
I think EPS have OM with their pants down here, right?
They should have it. The position what EPS has at the moment, and the 2 tanks capping.
Yeah.
The OM team has to push around the corner and stop the decap. They did stop Toolmatch, but they had to get far enough to stop Ice. But doing this, they're taking so much damage themselves. Look, Little Gentleman just focus down. They might manage to stop the cap. There we go. Well, they took way too much damage doing this, and the remaining heavy tanks can just start focusing down.
The problem was Dr. Tua wasn't in the right position to spot any of their heavy tanks. So, I mean, I think if you're going to use a T1 to spot, there's no point having to spot one line. He's got to be he's got to be moving in and out of a spotting location constantly. Oh, nice. Lucky move here from Putameko, trying to run away, gets tracked. The track allows him to spin around the corner, and then was quite unsafe then. All tanks, or most tanks on low HP. We've got like Putameko on 20, 2 from OM are pretty low as well. So as soon as the French tank reloads, they're just going to finish him off. Got runs around the corner, and there goes down Putameko from Evil Panda Squad. So, but Shartak goes down by Xenef. So, it's a pretty even match. Xenef was still full HP. Yeah. But he has to go back to stop the T1. So is Ace. Dr. Tua is back in the base, capping, so CNF is forced to retreat and do the decap. What he should manage that in time. And the good thing is, he has so much HP left, he can finish off the other tanks. Remember, it takes 1 minute and 40 seconds to cap if you just have one tank. Doesn't look like Dr. Tua is retreating. He knows Xenef is coming back. New Moody Show is reloaded.
focusing down Ikanji. Nice job for Ice and for New Multishow. God runs as the next in a row. He's going to get killed pretty fast. And Sinevich is going to bother around with the T1.
I think the losing factor for this was definitely that T1
not spotting
from
the
Dr.
push.
Tour. You know, if you're going to do that, you need to be in a position where you can spot them.
Because he was spotted. They knew that he was there. He was spotted.
He must have got the lamp.
Huh?
I don't get the lamp.
Yeah, he's got
if he got spotted.
But why didn't they react then?
I have no idea.
It's strange. So first map finished, and as we said, it's going to be fast. The game's going to be good, but it's going to be fast. So one map.
We go into the second match of the grand finals in Intel Extreme Masters, Katowice, OM versus Evil Pattern.
I just noticed Ice isn't actually in the heavy tank. Ice is going to be stuck in a T1, so they don't have trust in him. They maybe think he's not.
Looks like OM are splitting up their forces quite nicely. They're sending the two AMX-90s along with Magus in the VK to the right,
pretty much
and Little Gentleman in the TP-2, and Godrunes of the AMX-90 to the left.
And EPS on the other side are all on the right-hand side. So Godrunzer and Little Gentleman should spot him.
Little Gentleman's playing extremely aggressively in that TP-2. He doesn't get a spot off, so he can be pretty sure that the team is going to be either across the tracks already or over in this area of the map.
But he only spotted one light tank, didn't he?
Zenith isn't actually really safe there. He can be splashed. You can splash through buildings, so it's about 5 meter radius on that Lorraine
But
splash.
But unlucky. So. After he spotted Zenith, he should have tried to spot more because all the light tanks are there, and we didn't manage to pick up on the remaining ones. But Dr. Tour spotted.
Unbelievable.
Eclipse
Dr. Tour didn't realise that there's a 50 meter rule, and he's now spotted.
So he's on the move now.
See if Sony can hit a moving target.
Should be. He's despotted, so he should be safe. He has to start driving a bit random. No, Eclipse driving over there.
Does get the miss.
Sony should have waited.
Dr. Tour is spotted, and he takes one shot, two shot, and now he's down.
That's a bit bad luck there.
Easy little mistake like that, and you lose your artillery, and do play with that artillery.
Yeah. So their player of the team is down for this game. And
maybe nerves got to him, I don't know.
I think EPS is now starting to gang up for a push. New Multishow came down the hill, meeting Zenith and Tomasz in the village, and they just have to. I'm not sure if they're going to go over the middle or over the south, but the way ON's push the positions, they are, well, they don't know nothing. They have no map control at all.
Yeah, it looks like EPS has the clear advantage on this one, but you know, if they get too cocky, then they could actually still lose. So
yeah.
It's really up to EPS if they take this in their hands or if they just give it away. We see Little Gentleman pushing quite aggressively down the one line, along with flanked by all the rest of the Oda Mortis light tanks. So apart from Runes, who stays back with the T1.
I think they might want to force the cap race, maybe.
I think they just want to make sure that they have that side of the map.
But why is Runes staying back?
Just because, you know, in case they've tried to push across the middle, there's no point sending all your light tanks that way. You know, it just gives them a bit more versatility. They can push from more directions, really.
Yeah. So a lot of pinging going on here. H6, J7, somewhere around that area. Looks like they're thinking that they are going to be there, but actually EPS is right in the middle, so perfect call. No, not that perfect, but close enough.
See, now New Multishow would be getting a lot of damage right now if Dr. Tour was still alive.
Yeah, that's where you're missing artillery.
See, I'm not sure why Dr. Tour died there. I mean, if you look here, there's you can get spotted through solid objects because it's a 50-meter rule. I'm not sure if Dr. Tour realised that, or I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him in...
No, he's standing there every single game. He always stands there. But mostly you assume that the team's coming up the left-hand side. But,
no, but you can still stand there, but you just have to be in a different position not to get proxy spotted.
So Eclipse is now trying to get the next spots up for the artillery. Hasn't spotted anything yet. He is in D5. He can get a spot on Runza, but since Runza is a light tank too, sitting in the bush, it will be hard. It will be hard time to get peak on him. But at the moment, it's slowing a bit down.
Oh, 2 MX 1390 spotted.
There's another mistake of Little Gentleman.
I'm not sure.
He crashed in mines against the rocks, and now he crashed against the mountain here. So they managed to focus down. Now we have the 8 tier points rule.
But it's just he is not spotted by his team members. He wasn't in a position where he could run away. He's just generally bad play. I mean,
yeah, that's his mistake.
Yeah.
And now we have the 8 tier point rule, so they have to start making a move. OM, and OM is pushing a bit slow, onto the enemy now. Runza is trying to focus on
is doing a fair bit of damage. Magus is very low, going down 37, and Magus goes down. But Thomas is getting focused down, an absolute treat.
3-2 took a big shell, 700 damage, and then now finished off by the AMX 3090. By the AMX 5100, sorry. Godmonster pushing in, 200 HP left. Ikanji is the only one with a bit of HP more. Putamako finishes off Runza, full HP. New Muti show, full HP. There you can see. That's the artillery. The artillery does so many damage in this fight. So it's just the backbone of that kind of lineup. You always need your artillery. Last man standing, Ikanji, and sorry, but I don't think he has a chance against 2 full HP French tanks.
Probably not.
He only can finish off 1, while they have 12 shots. Yeah, Ikanji trying to. He had spotted. He managed to spot New Multishow, but since nobody there to do damage to him, it doesn't really matter.
I imagine Sony has fled from that hill.
Shark Attack is still fighting. Took down a T2 Light. Good thing doing it with a T1. It isn't that easy.
T2 Light and the T1 have the same gun, but the T2 Light has the armor advantage and the HP advantage. 150 HP to 110 HP. Ikanji's definitely not safe there. Sony can hit him, I imagine.
If there's, yeah, he's spotted now. And the artillery's up there, Putamako's up there. I think all of them are just going to rain down onto him. Alright, it's despotted. Putamako, I don't get it why he just doesn't push him, because it doesn't matter how much HP he loses, just push on him, ram him, do some damage, do whatever, just kill him. If you lose the tank, it doesn't matter. You do so much damage. Oh, bounce on Ikanji. Both 0 damage, both hitting the tracks. But Ikanji's getting shot from 2 tanks, so Putamako will finish him off. There we go. Last tank standing is Shark Attack. Shark Attack should just drive in there. GG has already been called. Second map. 4 EPS. Tardy EPS going to win.
Yeah. I didn't expect Dr. Toa to die in that one though. So
yeah, I was a bit unfortunate there. Shark Attack. Shark Attack is saying he's going to win.
For sure. He's be an absolute hero.
Come on, you have to have hopes, man. Don't kill his hopes.
If the French tanks miss all their shells and then have to reload, then he might win. And the Lorraine artillery just like AFKs or something.
Artillery's going for the cap. So Shark Attack ready. Even if it would be a cap race, Shark Attack still couldn't win.
Yeah. No, not anymore. And Shark Attack will die.
He's fighting.
Multi-show being an...
I think it's just like...
Yeah, it's like, don't care.
You know, just...
Second game goes to EPS, making it 2-0 to EPS, Himmelsdorf and Prokhorovka. Some excellent gameplay.
Yeah.
I think OM probably beat themselves more than EPS beat them in that match, but still great games, and I'm looking forward to the third match.
Do we already know which... And here we are, right in action. I forgot I'm in OM. I just told him, like, don't do no overview, stick right to the VKs, but I am OM, so I'm going to go right into Shark Attack's point of view. He's the first VK, they're going to head right up the hill. I want to see how much damage they're going to deal. But since on the other side we see 2 VKs as well, they could get punished for it. Putamako's already there.
Putamako is already on the hill. He's not actually going on the hill, he's just...
yeah, they're doing that in other games as well. He's just going to be there, do 1 damage, and then
320 damage onto Shark Attack. He's dead. I'm not sure what he was thinking there.
Oh, but Putamako misses his shot. He should have connected there. Ikanji Magos gets up the hill.
369 damage from Ikanji onto Potato Maka takes the damage as well, and I think Ikanji will have the reload. He misses his shot, but I think he didn't have the gun depression to make that shot. But Dr. Tour misses shot to Potato Maka, meaning that EPS has the advantage at this point.
Yeah, on the other side, OM is up the hill, so they have a bit of map control here. It's been quite balanced. Shartak was killed, but Ikanji is a one-shot as well, so if they manage to kill him before he can do any shell, it's kind of balanced, and since OM has the higher position, maybe they have maybe even a small advantage.
We'll have to see if they use hill effectively. If they use it effectively to scout and push the EPS, then yeah, the hill could easily be an advantage here. It looks like Zenef is just scouring around the center of their half of the map. Maybe just having a little joyride. Yeah,
Tomasz was spotted in the base, so they are aware of the situation.
Threaten and Godrunes are spotted now.
Okay.
Godrunes makes one shot onto Zenef, misses.
It misses, so that's about thing.
Tomasz, I think he hit Tomasz actually. New multi-show and. Well,
we saw the situation in the earlier games, and it was a bit mistake. There was a bit mistake in the one game. But it was pushing up, like he didn't come around the corner and that cost him the game. So we have to see. We might learn out of these mistakes and we'll do it better this time. Artillery from Automotives is trying to hit ice. Just misses.
He did not connect that shot since slow T32, but
it always go downhill. Just gets a bit more speed then. And we might
it looks like EPS are doing a concerted push onto the hill.
Got Freeton and runs are there, ready to back up.
Zenef with their pants down, and Zenef is tracked and he's going to die.
Next one on the row is going to be Putumako, 241
Tomasz has also got his pants down, and he will go down as well, giving OM the advantage. And Godrunes is going to come around the corner and onto Potato Mako. Will he go down? 199 down, he only has minimum damage.
Maybe too aggressive there. 24 HP left, he was looking.
New multi-show is trying to save the day. And
he will. I think the French tanks have shot too many shells.
505 damage from Dr. Tour onto
and Ice is there. Ice is still 4 HP. He's going to come around the corner, whack another one into Freeton's side. 177 HP left. Anybody can finish him. New wood show, still have one more shell in the barrel. Finish him off. Now it's Ikanji, 231 HP left, and Little Gentleman. So it wasn't me. He was making a difference.
255 damage only from Dr. Tour. He hit the track of the T32. That is the advantage of a T32. It has got very large tracks, so if artillery does hit them, it only counts as splashing the actual superstructure of the tank.
Okay, Ikanji is trying to run away a bit, maybe get a better angle, do some shots without even being spotted. Dr. 2 is going to get pushed from ice any moment. Did manage to hit a shell. And
he misses his shell.
Ikanji hit him as well, but just doesn't do damage to the tracks. So no big deal.
Oh, Ikanji and Potato Mako take each other out. That's something you don't see every day.
That's because of the derp gun. Like the shell flies so slow that it can do both. All right, that's the final tank dying.
Taking down Little Gentleman. I'm not sure what he did in that match. But GG EPS, meaning EPS wins the 7,000 euros and winning IEM Katowice.
Yeah, with the E at the end. So good game. I was quite surprised actually. I was thinking that because OM got the hill, and they managed, even though they lost one tank, they still done enough damage in my opinion that they still could have won it.
Yeah.
But the artillery wasn't doing any damage, so that was a big problem. If your artillery doesn't do damage, it's a useless tank. And
he only did minimum damage against.
The T50-2. What was his role in the game?
I'm not sure.
No, it's just I think then maybe even take another VK or something like. Because he was, or go for a T1 and take another AMX 3090, I don't know, but because the Dash 2 is 5 points on the side. But anyway, yeah, good games, fast games. So if you compare it to the small finals, what took ages for like the 2 hours for 4 maps, I think it was. Or no, 5, no, all 5, it's all 5 maps.
Yeah.
And now we have 3 maps, really intensive games, fast games, but good games. Was fun to watch. But we saw which team was the better one, and that was Evil Panda Squad. Coming up next, we'll be analysing Desk as usual, with the short man in the middle and his followers, our hobbits. After the analysing.